All right, so this is the finished product right here. You have the full lamp right here. Of course, it does have a remote that comes with it with some different brightness features. You can change some things with the different modes right here. You can even go into the settings with the application and change it yourself also, which is really, really cool in my opinion. But I gotta say, the installation was pretty simple. We're gonna go over that in a moment. I just wanted to show you guys how this lamp looks before we actually start this video. Now, with that being said, let's get right into it. So guys, welcome back to the channel, and what you see right here is actually the Riyo corner floor lamp. This was actually sent to me, and I was super surprised about that because I didn't expect the company to send me a RGB light that has effects where it actually follows music and amongst things like that. Now you do of course have a full controller for this to work. You have a app support that goes into your phone. In addition to that, you have the actual physical buttons that's connected to the cord with the actual lamp itself. So 3 ways in order to use it. In addition to that, it comes with the caps necessary for the applications. Of course, it does work in the Play Store and the I forget what the iTunes store is called. I haven't had an iPhone in a while. And you will also get this tool right here, this little screwdriver right here, and a couple nails or screws, and that's pretty much it in terms of everything that it comes with. Now I do want to say this before we start this video. Everything is in the description, from installation, if you go to the timestamps, to how the app actually works. I want to show you all of those features. But also keep in mind, if you have epilepsy or some form of issue with bright lights, this may not be a video for you to watch, or my suggestion is to dim your screen right now, please. This is my warning right now. There are parts of this video where it's going to be extremely bright, and that can cause some discomfort for some people. And I personally don't want to get sued or be, responsible for something happening to you. I just want to show you a cool product. So with that being said, let's get right into this. I'm going to show you everything you need to know, and I do think this is a pretty cool light. So let's get right into it. So I'm going to read this as we go. So right now in step 1, you're going to want to remove this screw from the cap. It shows it in the product installation settings. I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So step 2, what we're going to do is actually take the leg of the base, take the screws out of it first, place it together to make the stand actually stand up on its own, and then you place the screws into it to lock it in place. Now keep in mind, it does actually come with all the tools that are necessary, and it also comes with extra screws. So don't worry if you lose anything, you should still have extra screws to do this so you won't panic. Let me show you how it's done. So step 3 might be a tad bit difficult for people, but don't worry. Like I said, there's always a visual for each part. You're going to end up screwing the base of the light. The base of the light is the part that actually has the cord, and we're going to lock it in place because you can adjust how you want it, which I'll show you in this section of the video. Once that's done, we're almost at the home stretch. Now the last step is actually pretty easy, but make sure you do it a little bit slowly because you don't want to damage any of the circuitry. We are going to place each piece and connect it to one another so it stacks itself up. Now keep in mind, the last piece has a little top connected to the light. You put that one to the side. The other ones are connectable where you can just make it stand up. Now the interesting part is, if you don't want the light to be 4 tiers, you don't have to have it that way. But of course, for video purposes, and I like the way it's actually made, it is 4 tiers currently in the background. So with that being said, this is the last step right here. So first things first, there's a cap right here. You can actually scan this cap right here with the QR code. It also comes inside the actual booklet with the instructions itself. Inside of here, you just scan it, it downloads the application. For anyone wondering what that's called, since I'm doing a screenshot along with this, let me let you know right now. It's called Magic Lantern. You can find that in the Play Store for Android devices. I'm assuming it's called the same thing for iOS. I'm not using an iOS device. Thank God for that. Anyway, as soon as you sign into the application, what I mean sign in means you click into it. Surprisingly, the lights were working practically immediately, which I was really surprised about. It has a bunch of different settings right here where you can just change the lights in the background, and you can even change some of the presets, and it also allows you to just do the the brightness up and down for this, which, you know, is super useful. I apologize ahead of time because I did have to turn it up and down. I'm using the application along with you guys in real time, but so far this has been a really cool thing. And then right here, if you hit styles, it seems like this is what the styles look like: the 3 magic bands, the magic forward, and you just swipe and it just changes the different styles of light. Let me try to unbrighten this, you know, turn the brightness down a little bit so it's easier to see. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna turn the speed down a little slower so it's easier to pick up. So anyway, yeah, you do have many different types of... I didn't get stuck. I'm just going through this process along with you guys as you're looking at the application itself. Then up here you have the curtains, which changes stuff up. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, so you can actually change the colors based on the transition that you want. So if you like a particular style, you could change the color for each style, it seems. So it seems like there's a lot of different combinations with this. This is nice. I do like this a lot. I like it. I'm actually looking at it in the background through the actual camera. This is pretty cool. To be honest with you, something like this is ideal because I normally buy the cheap ones from Five Below and put on my desk, but to have one that stands up nearly as tall as me, because I'm like 5'6", I'm super short, but this is almost my height. It's a little bit shorter, probably about 5 foot or so. I forget the exact dimensions, but you know, I'll put that in the settings so you guys can see exactly how tall the lamp is and things like that. Anyway, that's that. Then you have the music section right here. So it says allow Magic Lantern to record audio. Okay. I'm going to let it record the audio. Does it have a particular music list? Am I able to click on my own personal music? Maybe. Let me double check. It says it's loading music list. Anyway, while it's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and go to microphones. Microphones. Ah, interesting. So this is the feature right here. So if you're talking, see how it stopped? The microphone actually changes based on what it is that I'm saying, if you guys are wondering. So everything is being done in real time with the screenshot along with this. This is really cool. I like this a lot. And then you have the option to actually schedule the lights too, to turn them on and off. In addition to that, the remote also has it where you can have an hour, 2 hour, or 3 hour timer when it comes to the remote itself for, what's the word looking for here? You know what a timer is. You know what a timer is. Anyway, outside of that, yeah, this seems to be all of the features. Oh, here's the music. So it says, here's the problem with the music. Okay. Let me see if I can find a song for you guys real fast so we can get an idea. Let's play this. This is an old song that I made 100 years ago, so don't judge me. It's pretty crappy. I had to have been like a teenager, and I had no idea how to make any form of music. Or a little older than a teenager, probably like 17, 18, 19. But my music has gotten better over the time. If you paid attention to the intro, that's something that I did. Not professional, but just enough where I won't get copyright. Okay, so is it playing according to the music in the background? Okay. Yeah, I know. I'll pick a better song next time for something like this. But the point is that this does have some pretty decent recording. Like, I like it. Not recording. I'm sorry. I'm so excited about the light. I'm screwing up my words. This works very, very well. Especially if you turn the light out, it works very well too. But the only reason why I'm not going to do that for this video is probably because there's people with epilepsy. And unfortunately, I already have the light pretty bright right now, so I'm going to put a little disclaimer for anyone watching this video initially. So if you're seeing this part, you already saw the disclaimer in the earlier part of the video. But so far, the light works very, very well. I like it. It's really cool. And I would honestly say that, is it worth the asking price? Well, again, I'm not a person that really knows much about RGB lights. This was sent to me through a company, so it's my first time having something, a light of this caliber, if you know what I mean. But I do like it so far. So again, pricing will be in the description. The link will be in the description for anyone that is interested in this particular product, and we could pretty much go from there. But yes, it's very simple. As soon as I went to the application, automatically it synced. I didn't have to follow any of the settings that it told me to. I just installed the application, tapped on it. It'll ask you, hey, can we use a microphone? Can we do this? Can we do this? You say yes, and then automatically it's synced just like that. So it's a pretty cool light. Anyway, that's pretty bright in my eyes. Like and subscribe like always, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Anyway, take care, be safe, peace.